Hello class, welcome to week 5 of the English Composition 2 course here at MACU. We have a lot to discuss in this video announcement, so please follow along with me as we scroll through these pages. You can see here that I'm in the overview for week 5. Make sure that you look over the objectives and the discussions and the assignments in this overview, but we'll get more into that as we scroll through and move through to the content folder. We have lots of reading due this week. Please use our textbook as a guide as you continue through the discussion assignments and the essays this week. You'll also be reading Everything's an Argument from this source, and that module can be opened in the next page as we move to the week 5 discussion 1. You'll be discussing Everything is an Argument from this chapter. As you can see the attachment here in the module. Open that, read the chapter, and then discuss what this idea means to you. Now, I would like some variety on the discussion forum, so if you could be looking to discuss different aspects of this chapter, then maybe some of the aspects already discussed on the forum. Take a look at what your classmates are posting and try to focus on a different idea or concept. We'll move right along into the week 5 discussion 2 module. You'll be reading some sections of the textbook, and there is a section about evaluating all sources, and you want to work through that section, highlight a bullet point, and use that bullet point in your discussion thread. Now, again, creating the variety, please be looking on the discussion forum, seeing what your classmates are already posting, and try to create a little bit of variety on the forum. Moving right along, we will get into the essay that is due this week. This is a research paper, or otherwise known as a literature review. As you are going through the dynamics required, like the word count and perhaps some of the questions that you can be focusing on within your essay, please note that your thesis statement will still create an argument, but it will be an argument that is different from the comparison essay that you wrote for your week 4 assignment 1 submission. So, as you work through the 3 sources that you used for your week 4 assignment 1 submission, you will add 2 more sources that are related. You need a minimum of 5 sources for this literature review. You do not need to assess the rhetorical devices used within those sources as you did in your week 4 essay, but you will create an argument, an additional argument to discuss regarding all 5 of these sources. Now, you won't be discussing outright the rhetorical devices used in each of the sources. Instead, you will be required to incorporate rhetoric of your own. So review the rhetorical devices from week 1 and make sure that you're applying it in your writing here in the week 5 assignment 1 submission. If you have questions about this, feel free to email me. We don't have a draft due for this assignment, so just make sure that you're getting assignment 1 in to the correct Dropbox by day 7. However, if you have questions about that assignment, you can email me. I can help provide guidance as we close this term and end hopefully on a positive note with all of your essays and research papers due this week. Finally, we'll get into the week 5 assignment 2 submission, which is your reflective journal. You guys have been writing reflective journals all term. However, this journal is slightly different. You will be describing what you expected to learn in this English Composition 2 course as opposed to what you actually learned. So take a look at what you were working through in week 1 and compare that to what you actually learned throughout the entire term. And as you're closing out the course here in week 5, describe those expectations and the opposition there. If you have questions about any of the assignments due this week, feel free to email me. I'm happy to help, and I've enjoyed being your instructor this term. Again, email me if you have questions, and have a great week.